Is there some situation that you would like to have, but you tell yourself, it's too good for me? Maybe it's a job or a certain amount of wealth or a particular person that you're interested in, and they might be showing interest in you as well, but that doubt comes in. Let's see if we can clear that up, okay? So, taking full responsibility for your own well being. Even though I think this would be too good for me, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I think this would be too good for me, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I think this would be too good for me, and how dare I even imagine it? I'm just kidding myself thinking I could have this. And even though I'm afraid it's too good for me, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else who might be involved in this. All this fear that this would be too good for me. All this belief that this would be too good for me. Whatever the situation might be, whether it's some person or some job, part of me is convinced I'm not good enough. I might even say, you're too good for me. And it begs the question, why on earth would I say that? I could go to the beach and watch a sunset over the ocean. Do I say, oh, that's too good for me? I can look up at the stars in the nighttime sky. Do I ever say that that view is too good for me? Part of me knows the truth. I am a magnificent child of the universe. I am worthy and deserving of the best this world has to offer. There isn't anything that is too good for me. There are things that don't feel right for me. There may be a situation that doesn't feel quite right. Being with a certain person may not feel quite right. But they're not too good for me. And as I allow myself to know that no one or no thing is too good for me, that doesn't mean I'm going to think I'm too good for them. Because if that's what I'm thinking, I've missed the point. And I'm clearing up any misunderstandings. Everything is a creation from source. No one or no thing is too good for me. And telling someone that they're too good for me may sound like a nice compliment, but it's not really helpful. especially if I want to spend time with that person. If I convince them that they're too good for me, it's going to be hard for them to be present to me. Clearing out this idea that one could be too good for the other. If it feels right to be with this person, we're not too good for each other, although we are good for each other. And if someone or some situation doesn't feel right, it's not that it's too good for me. And I could get curious about why it doesn't feel right. I can get curious about why I don't feel good enough, and then clear those reasons out. I've made mistakes in the past. My current circumstances may not be perfect, but those don't define my value. They're just the result of some confusion I had about myself. But underneath all of that, I am a magnificent child of the universe, worthy and deserving of the best this world has to offer. And no one or no thing is too good for me. And as I allow myself to know this, I make much better choices. I take better actions that allow me to do more good in the world. I am good enough, and I'm sharing that good with the world in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. The more you allow yourself to acknowledge how awesome you are, the more you will see how awesome other people are, and you can help them see it. And the world becomes a much better place, much more peaceful, loving place. So thank you for contributing to that. And if other stuff gets in the way, I'm here for you. Thanks.